Hello students, today we are going to learn a new chapter, that is circles. What is the meaning of circle? Circle is a collection of all points which are equidistant from a center. So if I take a center as our fixed point, so let's take it as O, and all the points which are joined, those are equidistant from the center. Okay, so this is the radius, we can say that those radius will make a circle joining the all points. Then if I take any one radius, that is OA, then it is equal to the all other radius because all are in equal distance. In this chapter we are going to learn the tangent and secant. What is the tangent? Tangent is a line which is passing through only one point of the circle. What is that? Only one point. One point means we can call it as point of contact. Point of contact. Okay, tangent is passing through only one point of the circle, so that point we can call it as point of circle. Then the question will rise, how many tangents we can draw on a circle? You can draw infinitely many tangents. How? Because it is the collection of the points. Okay, for every point you can draw a tangents like this. Okay, so you can draw so many, means infinitely many tangents can be drawn on a circle. Okay, so if the line is passing through 2 points, so let's take here one line, so it is passing through 2 points, then you can say it as secant. Okay, the line passing through one point, that is tangent. So tangent is passing through only one point, so that point you can call it as point of contact. And secant is passing through 2 points. Now again I am repeating here, the line which is outside of the circle, that we can call it as non-intersecting line. Okay, and the one next, a line which is passing through only one point, that we can call it as tangent. And a line which is passing through 2 points, that we can call it as secant. Okay, so here one theorem is there in your textbook, that is the tangent which is you drawing through to a circle, that is perpendicular to the center. How it possible? So if I take here center and joining the point of contact. Okay, let's take it as O and the point of contact as P, AB as our tangent. So that tangent is perpendicular to the radius. Okay, so where AB perpendicular to OP, AB is perpendicular to OP. How it is possible? If I take any points, let's take here Q. So if I join the Q to O, so OQ is always greater than the OP. So if you take any other points on the line AB, they will be greater points, as well as they will not become the radius. Okay, where you will get the radius? Only you will get the radius from the point P. That's why the shorter length of that line is always perpendicular to the AB. Understood? So by practical also you can draw the other few points. You will get those are always greater than the middle point. So middle point is the shortest point length, and you will get the perpendicular line. So if I take the Q is on the circle, then we can't say AB as the tangent, because Q is also on the circle, P is also on the circle. If the line passed through 2 points, then we can call it as a secant, not tangents. So if you want the tangent, that should be passed through only one point, and also that is perpendicular to the radius. Understood? So there is no need of the proof, just you should know the tangents are always perpendicular to the radii of the circle. Understood? On this basis you will get the few problems in the exercise.
Now exercise 4.1. First question. how many tangents can a circle have? Okay, so we can't say that definite number because the circles having infinitely many points, so we can say that infinitely many tangents can circle have. Next, fill in blanks. A tangent to a circle intersect it in only one point. Next, a line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called a secant. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. So if you take the diameter, it having the 2 points on the two ends, if you draw the tangents, that will becomes two parallel tangents at the most. At the same time, you can get only two parallel lines. And the fourth one, the common point of the tangent to a circle and the circle is called, that is point of contact. Fourth answer is point of contact.
Now in third question, a tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm meets a line through the center O at a point Q so that OQ equal to 12 cm. Then length of PQ is, they given 4 options. Out of 4 you have to mark one answer correctly. Okay, for this you draw one roughly diagram. First thing, radius of 5 cm. No need of measuring it, just roughly you draw the circle. Okay, let's take a center as O and the PQ is a tangent. So I will draw here one tangent PQ. Okay, so at the point P of the radius 5 cm. So here it is 5 cm. A line through the center O at the point Q so that OQ equal to 12 cm. So this from the center to Q, how much? 12 cm. Now we have to find the PQ. Where is PQ? PQ is here. So we have to find this PQ. See, already just we got first theorem. What it says? First theorem is tangent is perpendicular to the radius. Perpendicular means how much degree? It is 90 degree. So now in triangle, which triangle? OPQ. OPQ angle OPQ equal to 90 degree. Now if it is 90 degree, then which theorem we have to apply? The theorem that is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem says? The Pythagoras theorem says that square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of other two sides. What is the square of hypotenuse? That is OQ. OQ square equal to OP square plus PQ square. Okay, so OQ is how much? OQ 12, so 12 square equal to OP is how much? 5 square. So here write it 5 square plus, and PQ we don't know, we have to find that one. PQ. Now make the square of 12, that will be 144 equal to 5 square is 25 plus PQ square. Okay, now if take 25 left side, that becomes minus equal to PQ square. So 144 minus 25, how much we will get? Here we will get 119. Now take the square on this side, it becomes square root. So PQ equal to how much we got? That is root 119. So where is our answer? Our answer is option number D. So they given in the centimeter. So you also use the unit, that is PQ equal to root 119 centimeter. So this option you have to mark as your answer. In second theorem statement, the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Okay, so here I am taking P as our external point from P we are drawing PA and PB are two tangents. So we have to show that those two tangents are equal. Okay, so first we start with the statement. After statement, draw the diagram. After the diagram, write the given points. What is the given point? P is an external point. PA and PB are tangents. And to prove, what you have to prove? You have to prove PA equal to PB. So for this you need the construction. What is the construction? So construction is that you have to join this center O to the A point and B, and also you have to join the P. Okay, so here you will get the two triangles. See here, this here one triangle and here one triangle. So right here, join OA, OB and OP. Okay, now see here, after joining, here we will get those triangles. Which are those? OAP and OBP. Okay, so in proof you have to write like this. It means you have to show that these two triangles are congruent. When these two are congruent, then automatically their parts will be equal. Which are those parts? The tangents here. This PB will get equal to PA. Okay, let's see. First, in the triangle, which triangle those are? Triangle. First one, OAP. In the triangle, OAP. And another one triangle, OBP. OBP. Okay, so the in first theorem what we studied, we got that the tangents are perpendicular to the radius. So here they make it 90 degree. Okay, so which are those? OAP. OAP equal to here which triangle? Sorry, angle OBP. OBP. So each are 90 degree. Next, so opposite to that 90 degree, what we are getting here? OP or PO. So similarly, opposite of this 90 degree we are getting again OP. So OP is common on both triangles. So OP equal to OP. So this is common side as well as it is a hypotenuse also. So I will take it as common side. Common side. Next, see here OA, OB. What are these two? OA and OB are the radii of the same circle, because in the circle all radii are same. So OA is equal to OB. So here you have to write radii means the plural form of radius. Radii of same circle. Same circle. Okay, so now one right angle and hypotenuse, one side. So it means RHS. So by RHS congruency, triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OBP. These two triangles are congruent and their corresponding sides, which are those? PA equal to PB. PA equal to PB. So here you have to write CP, CQ. What is the meaning of CP, CQ? Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So finally we got that the two tangents are equal to each other, which are drawn from an external point. Coming to the exercise 4.2, the first question, first, second, third are given multiple choice questions. Means they given the options, you have to mark the correct options. For this you need to make the description wise in your fair, but not in the board exam. Okay, in board exam you directly mark the correct answer, but in your fair book try to calculate the. So from a point Q, the length of the tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter. The distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. The radius of the circle is. Okay, so here first we draw the rough diagram. Okay, one circle is there. We don't know the radius, but they given one point, that is Q. Okay, outside. From the Q, one tangent they drawn. Okay, it have to intersect at only one point. Only one point. Okay, how much length? That is 24 centimeter. And also they given the distance from the center. How much? 25 centimeter. Okay, rough diagram you have to do, and you have to find the radius means where. So you have to find the point of contact with the center. So let's take the center as O and the point of contact as P. Okay, so at the point of contact, radius and tangents makes 90 degree. So it becomes which triangle? Right angle triangle. So in triangle, which is that OPQ angle OPQ is 90 degree because tangent is perpendicular to radius, so it is always repeating in your exercise. Now, by Pythagoras theorem, what it says? Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse, that is OQ square, equal to sum of the other two sides square, that is OP square plus PQ square. Okay, so now substitute the values. OQ is how much? OQ, that is 25 square, equal to, next OP, we don't know, we have to find that one. OP square plus PQ is how much? 24 square. Okay, so 25 square, what is 25 square? That is 625 minus 24, take the left side, it becomes minus. How much you will get? 576. Okay, so now we have to find the, how much you will get here? 24 square, that is 576, yes, is right. Now OP square minus it, so it will be, how much you will get here? 49 equal to OP square. So OP equal to root of 49. Taking the square on that side, it becomes square root. So OP equal to square root of 49. How much? 7. So our radius is 7 centimeter. Now in second question, they given diagram and you have to find the angle PTQ. Okay, so for this we should know the angle sum property of the quadrilateral. Why it is a quadrilateral? See, we are getting 4 sides. So where we will get the 4 sides polygon, we can call it as quadrilateral. So angle sum property of quadrilateral, what is that? How much? Angle sum property. So that is 360 degree. If you add all angles of a quadrilateral, you will get 360 degree. Now here one angle is, we know they given 110 degree. And what about the angle P and angle Q? So these are where we are getting the tangents are perpendicular to the radius. So here they are making here 90 degree and also here also 90 degree. So we got the 3 sides. Now you can easily find the 4. Now we got 3 angles and we have to find the 4th angle. So by adding them, first one POQ plus OQT plus OPT plus PTQ equal to how much? 360 degree. Okay, substitute the values. POQ how much? 110. And OQT how much? 90 degree. Plus OPT that is also 90 degree. Plus PTQ have to find now, equal to all sum of 4 angles 360 degree. So add them, 110 plus 90 200 plus 90 290. Okay, so PTQ equal to 360 minus 290. Taking it to right side, it becomes minus. So in 360, if you minus 290, here we will get, that is PTQ equal to 70 degree. Now in third question, here they given if tangents PA and PB from a point P to a circle with the center O are inclined to each other at angle of 80 degree, then find POA is equal to. Okay, so for this you have to first take one rough diagram. Okay, so P is our external point. From P we are having two tangents, so PA and PB with the center O. Okay, what you have to find? You have to find the angle POA. Okay, but then we have to join them. Okay, POA we have to find this. And another one thing they given, the tangents are inclined, means they create in here how much? 80 degree. Okay, 80 degree. So it is similar to the, somewhat similar to the second question. So if it is 80 degree, already we know it is how much? 90 degree. Then it is also 90 degree. Then what about this total angle? So total angle using the angle sum property. So use it. Angle sum property. How much angle sum property of the quadrilateral, that is OAPB. So we get 360 degrees. Same. So directly I take angle O plus, and so what is angle O? That is AOB. AOB. Next angle OBP. OBP plus OAP. OAP plus, already they given 80 degree, that is APB. APB equal to 360 degree. So AOB how much? We don't know. We have to find that one. AOB equal to plus OBP. OBP what is that? OBP 90 degree plus OAP. OAP that is also 90 degree plus APB. APB how much? 80 degree. That is 360. Why I am taking this center angle? First we need to find this one. Afterwards easily we can find the inside angle. Okay. So AOB equal to 90 plus 90 180. 180 plus 80 260. So if I take to right side it becomes minus 260. Then now we got AOB equal to 100. Okay, let's take it as question number 1. Now what we have to do? We need the inside angle. What is that? POA means the part of the whole angle, that is AOB. This part we have to find. Okay, for this you need to show that these two angles are equal. Okay, how we will show? By using the congruency theorem. In a triangle, which triangle? OAP. OAP and OBP. OBP. Okay, now first write the triangle, that is OAP. OAP equal to OBP. OBP. Each 90 degree. Okay, you have to write the reason. If they are equal, both are 90 degree. Next, OP is common. OP equal to OP. Next, OA equal to OB. OA equal to OB. Same radii. Radii of same circle. Same circle. Radii of same circle. So right angle hypotenuse side by RHS congruency. So what we get? We get triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OBP. So if these two triangles are congruent, then their angles also equal. So which are those angles? POA equal to POB. That is CPC. Okay, if these two are equal, then see here the sum of these two angles will be 180. How? AOB. If we add these two, we will get AOB, that is 100. So here I will write AOB is nothing but our angle POA plus angle POB. Okay, so then POA plus POB equal to 100. So here we got from the equation number 1. Now POA and POB both are equal. So instead of writing 2 times, I will write 2 into POA equal to 100. So if I take 2 that side, it becomes divisible. So then 100 by 2, we will get here POA equal to 50 degree. So this is our answer. POA equal to how much? 50 degree. Here it is 50 and here also it is 50 degree because both angles are equal. Question they given, prove that the tangents drawn at the end of the diameter of a circle are parallel. Okay, so already you have one fill in the blanks question on this base. So if you are having the diameter, so at the end of this diameter, if you draw the tangents, then they will be parallel. So they ask here in fill in the blanks in exercise number 1. What they asked? A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. Okay, so if you draw the tangents at the end of the diameter, then you can get most 2 parallel lines. Okay, so like that for every diameter you will get the 2 parallel tangents. Okay, then we have to prove that how they will be parallel. See here, I am taking here AB as one tangent and CD as another one tangent. They are intersecting at P and Q respectively. Okay, so tangents are perpendicular to the radius of that circle. OP is perpendicular to AB, OQ is perpendicular to CD. That much we know. So now by the theorem tangents perpendicular to radius. So this is perpendicular symbol. Okay, so I will write here, if it is perpendicular means they make it here 90 degrees. So OPA, angle OPA equal to 90 degree. Similarly OPB equal to 90 degree. Then same things repeat here also, that is OQC equal to 90 degree. Next OQD is also 90 degree. So if these are 90 degree, all angles are 90 degree, then automatically they are equal to each other. So I will take as the alternate angles. These are OPA is equal to OQD, alternate angles. Similarly here BPOQC, okay, means OPB equal to OQC. These are also another pair of alternate angles. So when alternate angles are equal, then automatically the lines will parallel. So that you can write converse of alternate converse of alternate angles. Then AB is parallel to CD. Understood? When the alternates angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Fifth question is for your practice. Sixth one. The length of a tangent from a point A at distance 5 cm from the center of the circle is 4 cm. Okay. Read it twice. Okay. Don't get confusion. The length of tangent is 4 cm. So if you take a rough diagram. Here one point is there. Let's take it as A. Okay, point A. The radius of the circle you have to find. So, but they given the tangent, the length of tangent. So, this tangent length is 4 centimeter. That point A is how much centimeter away? 5 centimeter away from the center. So, now we have to find this radius. So let's take it as point of contact as B. Okay. So here it is making 90 degree. So in triangle, this is the triangle OBA. OBA. Angle OBA equal to 90 degree. So using Pythagoras theorem. So we will write it in long form. So OA square equal to OB square plus AB square. Okay, what is OA? OA is 5 square equal to OB, we don't know, we have to find now. Plus next AB square, that is 4 square. 5 square is 25. The 4 square is 14, 16. So take to left side, it becomes minus. So OB square. So 25 minus 16. Here we get 9 equal to OB square. So then OB equal to root of 9. So root of 9, how much we get? OB equal to 3 centimeter. So the radius of that circle is 3 centimeter. Seventh question. Two concentric circles are of radii 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Find the length of the curve of the longer circle which touches the smaller circle. Okay, so two concentric. Concentric means the circles which are in the same center. Okay, so first one is 3 centimeter and the one is 5 centimeter. And we have to find the length of the curve which touches the smaller circle. Okay, so let's take AB as our curve. So which touches the smaller circle at point P. Okay, so this is point P. For this, take the center as O. Now join OA and OB. Similarly, OP also. We have to find the length of the AB. For this, you have to use the again Pythagoras theorem as well as first theorem, that is tangents perpendicular to the radius. Okay, so OP is perpendicular to AB. So perpendicular means here it is making 90 degree. So now OAP will be one right angle triangle. Similarly, on the other side we will get OBP is also right angle triangle. So if you find AP, then automatically AP is equal to PB because on both sides measurement are same. So for this I take in triangle. Which is that triangle? OPA. OPA. Okay, angle OPA equal to 90 degree. Again by Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. What it says? Pythagoras theorem. Square of hypotenuse, that is AO square equal to AP square plus OP square. So now what is the measurement of AO? AO is nothing but radius of the outer circle. How much that is? 5 centimeter. Okay, here put the 5 centimeter equal to, that is 5 square. AP square we don't know, we have to find that one. AP square plus OP square. OP OP, how much it is? 3 centimeter. OP is 3 centimeter. Okay, so that becomes 3 square. Now OA square, that is 5 square, it becomes 25. And here 3 square means 9. So take to right side, it becomes minus, equal to AP square. Okay, 25 minus 9, here we will get 16, equal to AP square. Okay, AP equal to square root of 16, that is AP equal to 4 centimeter. Square root of 16 is 4 centimeter. So similarly BP is also 4 centimeter. So here it is 4 centimeter and here also 4 centimeter. Then total AB equal to how much we will get? AB equal to 4 plus 4. Then AB equal to 8 centimeter. So the length of the bigger circle curd is 8 centimeter. 8th question. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Prove that AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. Okay, here one quadrilateral is there, so that is circumscribe the circle, means surrounded. Okay, so here we have to show that AB plus CD. Where is that AB? AB plus CD. Okay, and AD plus BC. The sum of opposite sides are equal, we have to show. Okay, for this AB, so I will take here A as our external point, then AP and AS will be the equal tangents. So using the theorem, so right here in proof, using theorem, tangents from an external point are equal in length. So here we will get AP equal to AS. AP equal to AS. Similarly, BP equal to BQ. BP equal to BQ. Next here CQ equal to CR, or else CR equal to CQ. Next DR equal to DS. DR equal to DS. So let's take question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so adding 1, 2, 3, 4. Adding 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so here we will get, now add them, AB plus BP, next CR plus DR equal to what we will get? AS plus DS, AS plus DS and BQ plus CQ, BQ plus CQ. Okay, so what you will get? See the diagram here. AP plus BP, that is AB equal to plus CR plus DR, CR plus DR. What do we got? DC. Okay, so or else CD also you can write. CD equal to AS plus DS, AS plus DS, that is AD, plus BQ plus CQ or QC. So what will you get? BC. So and what do we need to prove? AB plus CD we got, and AD plus BC also we got. Number 9, the given figure, and we have to find the angle AOB. Okay, so here A is the external point, B is also external point. So for this we need the construction to join this AOC. Okay, so if we join this OC, here we will get the triangles. Okay, see here APO, AOC, COB, BOQ. Okay, 4 triangles we will get. And again in the proof of that theorem number 2, external point theorem, what we did? We made the two triangles are congruent. So like this, here also we have to show that those are congruent. So for this, I did the construction here, that is join OC. Okay. So now start with the triangle POA. Triangle POA. Next, another one COA. Triangle COA. Okay. So now POA. Here we are getting 90 degree. Why? Those are point of contact from the tangents making the perpendicular. So OPA equal to OCA 90 degree. Next, OA is common. OA is common. Okay. Next, OC equal to OP or OP equal to OC, radii of same circle. So by RHS means right angle hypotenuse side, congruency triangle POA is congruent to triangle COA. Okay, these two triangles are congruent. So when they are congruent, then their corresponding angles will be equal. Which are those? POA equal to COA. So let's take equation number 1. And next, similarly these two triangles, which are those? BOC and COB. Triangle COB also congruent to triangle BOQ. Okay, same property it will apply, that is RHS. So then these two are equal, then their corresponding angles also equal. Those are COB equal to BOQ. So equation number 2. Now these all angles on a one side of a diameter or else straight line. So then if you add these all 4, what you will get? You will get 180 degree. The angles, sum of angles on a one side of a straight line. So those are, which are those? POA plus COA plus COB plus BOQ equal to 180 degree. Okay, so now POA is equal to COA. So instead of POA, again I will write here COA plus, this is also COA, and COB. So COB is equal to BOQ. So here, keeping the COB same, and but in BOQ I will write COB equal to 180 degree. See here, COA plus COA, we will get here 2 COA, and COB plus COB, here we will get 2 COB. So here 2 COA plus 2 COB equal to 180 degree. Taking these two common, what we will get? Angle COA plus angle COB equal to again 180 degrees there. Okay, taking 2 to that side, what we will get? Angle COA plus angle COB equal to 180 divided by 2. Now see the figure. COA is angle and COB the inside angle. So if you add these two, what will you get? AOB. AOB equal to, here cancel it, 2 ones are 2 nines are and 0, so 90. So what we require? AOB equal to 90 degree. We have to prove this. Now we will prove. So hence our angle AOB equal to 90 degree. For the 10th question, already I have drawn here one diagram. So first I will read this one. Prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contacts at the center. Okay, so P as our external point. So here angle is inclined by the tangents. So that is APB. Angle APB is supplementary. Supplementary means if you add to another angle, so you will get here 180 degree. Which is that angle? The angle subtended by the joining the points, point of contacts. Here O is joined to A and O is joined to B. This angle, what is that? AOB. AOB equal to 180 degree. So we have to show that these two are supplementary. Supplementary means those sum will be 180 degree. So this is our to prove point. Okay. So already we know. Here we are getting APBO as a quadrilateral. Okay. So in the angle sum property, what do we get? By angle sum property, angle sum property. So what is that angle sum property of quadrilateral? If you add all angles of a quadrilateral, you will get here 180 degree. Which are those? First, start with AOB or APB. APB plus OAP. OAP plus AOB. AOB plus OBP. OBP equal to 360 degree. Okay. So what is APB? We don't know. Keep like that only. APB plus OAP. OAP. How much here you are getting? That is the perpendicular. So you will get here 90 degree. Plus AOB. We don't know. Keep like that only. Plus OBP, that is also 90 degree, equal to 360 degree. Now 90 plus 90, 180. So take the 180 to right side. Here you will get APB plus AOB equal to 360 minus 180 degree. Okay. So here we will get APB plus AOB equal to 360 minus 180 degree. Now APB plus AOB equal to 360 minus 180. Here we will get again 180 only. So this is our answer. So which are those? APB, the angle inclined by the tangents, and AOB, the angle subtended by the points joining the point of contacts. So if you add these angles, you will get here 180 degree. Remaining problems are for your practice.